Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to talk about how to go from this to this. Guys, so a few of you have asked me what I use for the live streams and recording of the videos. So today I'm going to take a few minutes to show you what equipment I use and what I am working with and how much they are. So first of all, I use a Canon DSLR. DSLR. It is not a full frame, but a crop frame camera, 24 megapixels, and it uses a CMOS sensor. But the autofocus is one of the main reasons why I went for this camera body. So when I want to move on out of camera or in camera, or say I want to, I don't know, show a picture. Let's see here if it recognizes it. There you go. And then I move out and it refocuses again. So the camera will adjust the focus. Now, even more important than the autofocus of this camera, what convinced me and what I needed was the unlimited time of recording feature. DSLRs are usually made for photography, not for video recording. Therefore, many DSLRs will stop recording after they hit the 2 gigabyte mark, or anywhere from 12 to 29 minutes, just like my full frame Canon 6D over here. That's why I couldn't use this one. So make sure, if you are not going to go with the SL3, that you get one that has this feature. If you go to Elgato.com, you'll find a page that gives you a list of all the DSLR cameras that have unlimited recording time. I will put the link on the description of this video. Now, as far as the quality you see, the blur in the back has mainly have to do with the type of lens that I use. So what I purchased was, and what you're seeing right now, is a Sigma 18 to 35 millimeter with an 1.8 aperture. I am shooting this video with 800 ISO, 1.8 aperture, and 100 shutter speed. Those are the three things that will regulate the lighting, the subject, and your background. The Sigma lens is completely worth it. It's not in the $1,000 range, but it does cost around $600. Not too expensive, but not too cheap either. All right, so as far as lighting, I said, I have one light over here, and I have another one over there that it'll just illuminate the room, shooting at 800 ISO. If you want it brighter, of course, you can adjust your ISO. I do have, this light right here for background purposes. And I do have that light that what it does is separates me from the background, right? And illuminates my shoulders and my back. As far as audio goes, what I am using is the Focusrite audio interface. So at the beginning I was recording and live streaming with a microphone, a 3.5 millimeter microphone that I would just hook up to the camera, or I would hook it to the computer via USB. And what I bought was a Juke. You could also do this. You can buy one of these. So what it does is you hook it up to your laptop via USB, and then the 3.5 millimeter, you hook it up to this, and your laptop is going to recognize it as a microphone, and it does the job. Now, what I was experiencing though was that buzzing noise on the background, like zzz. And I didn't like it, so I purchased an audio interface. Now, if you are hearing a buzzing sound right now, it's because my microphone is right here and my computer is right here, and my computer's fan is going to town, okay? It's just going right now because I'm running a few programs, including the recording program. What I'm using, my computer is an app, it's a Mac. It's got an i7 processor and 16 gigs of RAM with a 2 gig dedicated to the video card. If you can get your hands on an i9 with 16 gigs or more of RAM, your fan is not going to be doing that. So the more powerful the computer that you have, of course, the better it's going to be. But that's actually one thing that I'm trying to get rid of. Anyway, so regarding the audio, I was using that and was doing the job, but I got rid of that buzzing noise using a audio interface. And what I use is the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. It came with a microphone, and it's pretty cool. So it's an XLR microphone. You have two inputs, or you can buy one that has 4 inputs. You can hook up multiple microphones to it as well. So, and then the Focusrite device, I mean, you plug it into your computer through a USB. You have these bad boys as well that you can hear, and then your microphone. The microphone is pretty awesome. This audio system costs around $200 or even less if you can get your hands on it right now. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. The audio quality is great. I didn't have to do anything. I just hooked it up and let's go. Now, in order to live stream, you're going to need a capture card, or even to record if you want to record directly to your computer, right? But for live streaming, you need a capture card. Right now, what I'm using right now, it's the Camlink 4K. The Camlink 4K is a pretty awesome device. And I mean, it's literally this big. You hook it up to USB port 3.0, and then your camera runs an HDMI cable to the Camlink device, and boom, whether you're using Ecamm, OBS, or any other software out there, it'll pick up your signal. And if you have one of these as well, you can even use a DSLR camera with that, with Zoom. Okay, so Zoom would recognize that you have your webcam or whatever camera you're using, and also if you have it, I mean, you can use your DSLR as well. Now, as far as live streaming software, okay, there are several options, not too many, but the major ones that people use generally is OBS. OBS is a free software. What I use right now, it's Ecamm Live. With Ecamm Live, you can have multiple scenes. Like, for example, if you're live streaming, you have a video, you have a testimony, or you even have a picture. You can even put letters on it. I use Ecamm Live. It does cost, $100 and some a year for the membership, but it's a very, very useful program. Okay. That's what I use. I like it. Even you can create virtual cameras if you like, but that's the Pro Edition. You can bring someone through Skype on your live stream, and split, crop the screen and all of that. So that's what I use. I use Ecamm Live. Well, I don't know if I'm missing anything, but if you have any questions, let me know, and I would be more than happy to help you. Good luck.